Hey, this is the reading for the 12th of September through to the 18th of September. Okay, so how is everyone doing? Please share my videos, please subscribe, please comment, it does help me. I am available for readings if people want readings and such. So here we are. We are in the last week of Virgo energy. By the end of the week, the sun will be almost out of Virgo. Jupiter is now in Libra. I'll be doing excuse me. I'll be doing a video about Jupiter in Libra for all of the signs and houses as well. So what sign, what house Jupiter will be in for this year at some point when I have the time, because I've been very busy with my full-time day job. So that's how it is, isn't it? So it rumbles. So Mercury is moving backwards. Mercury is retrograde. Mercury is retrograde for some time, another week or so, another 2 weeks, until it gets back to about I think 14 degrees of Virgo, and then it will go direct and not be out of shadow until October, and not go into Libra until sort of mid-October time. So we have the sun going from 20 degrees of Virgo to 28 degrees of Virgo by the end of the week. So on Monday, yes, we still have the kind of squaring and the opposing of the mutable energies. Nothing in Gemini, so it's not a grand cross. So it's a T-square and squares. Only T-square and only square. Yeah, because we all love them, don't we? Yeah. So we have the sun squaring Mars for another couple of days. So this looking at, depending on what house it's in, this will kind of deplete your energy a little bit, and things will feel like a lot more harder work than they need to be. And because Saturn is squaring the north and the south nodes and squaring Pisces as well, it feels like at the moment, our spiritual journey at the moment feels like really hard work. Anyone who is working on themselves or doing the work, whatever that is, will probably find it's been really hard work the last few weeks, like really hard going, really like the universe is not showing you or giving you the fruit of the work that you've been doing. There's just lesson after lesson after lesson after lesson after test after lesson after lesson. And with the sun squaring Mars, that means we feel a little bit kind of exhausted by it, really. Kind of at the end of our tether, so to speak, or at the end of the tether, 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 that kind of thing, really kind of like wanting to give up. We have the moon in Capricorn on Monday. The moon moves into Aquarius on Tuesday. We have Venus in Libra. So Venus in Libra for the next 12 days or so. So this is about us loving balance and harmony, and putting some love into finding balance and harmony in our lives. Trying to find that right way of doing things, putting some love into our relationships with ourselves and other people, into our marriages, into our partnerships. And Venus is going to be in Libra for the whole week. At the end of the week, it's going to oppose Uranus, so we might find that our sense of self and who we are and our ego will have issues towards the end of the week as Venus opposes that. Venus is squaring Pluto at the moment as well, so that's an added to the other square energy. So if you've got Saturn squaring Neptune, you've got Sun squaring Mars, and you've got Venus squaring Pluto. And Pluto is about transformation, about our transforming ourselves, and Capricorn, where it is all about decisions and hard work. Venus is about love and balance and harmony and having fun, enjoying pleasure. It's squaring that energy. So it kind of feels like on top of it, we're doing all this work and doing all these lessons. It probably feels like we're not really getting out and having much fun either, or having the opportunity to enjoy ourselves or have sex or explore partnerships and relationships and all of that. When we get to Wednesday, the moon is in Aquarius, coming up towards the Pisces, and you can guess what happens. Pisces is full moon, so we're going to have a full moon towards the end of the week in Pisces, which is going to hit and activate. When the moon goes through Pisces, it's going to hit and activate the Saturn and the Mars squares, Yeah, so on Thursday, the moon in the UK will be full. On Thursday in America, late Thursday, early Friday, the moon will be full. So this is a chance to let go of all your frustrations around the house, whatever house, 24, 25 degrees of Pisces and Virgo is. It's a good day Thursday, Friday is a good day to let go of all your frustrations in those areas. I suggest that you write it all down on paper, what you're frustrated about, and to why, because it's fire, because earth and water, if it was fire and air, I'd burn it. So what I would do is I'd write it down on tissue paper or kitchen towel, that towel you wipe. Write it down on there and flush it down the loo. So write everything you're frustrated about on kitchen towel, not toilet tissue, because you've got to write that about kitchen towel. Write it all on kitchen towel and flush it down the toilet and let go of all those frustrations around whatever house 25 degrees Pisces and Virgo is for you. So if you know your chart, you need to look at that. And by the weekend, the moon will move into Aries, and we'll hopefully feel like by the time we get to the weekend, we'll hopefully feel like we've got a bit more energy because the moon will trine Mars. Mars will no longer be squaring the sun. The sun will no longer be, Saturn and Neptune will still be squaring, but the Venus will also no longer be squaring Pluto. So things would hopefully ease up towards the end of the week. So, okay, so fear. This came up before. Fear. So this is about letting go of our fears still, so looking at the squares of Neptune and Saturn, of the Sun and Mars and Pluto and Venus, look behind what the fears are. So is the fear that the hard work we're doing isn't going to pay off? If it is, then we need to let go of that fear. For example, let go of the fear that it won't change. It's just at the moment the energies are very intense, and we have to trust that the rewards will come. I'm doing the cards now. Right. Right, okay, so we have strength. So here you've got the eternal circle above the head, the circle that I can't remember what it's called, it's got a proper name, but it goes on forever basically. And this is the cycle of life. The cycles are going on forever and ever and ever. And in terms of like raising consciousness and awareness of the planet, we're continually working and healing stuff and moving it upwards. And in some respects, it gets harder and harder. But we have to think of the lion and the strength we have. I don't know if you follow. There's a guy called the Lion Whisperer on YouTube, and he does a lot of work with lions. And really, lions are little pussycats at heart, but they have a reputation, and they can be, if they want to be, very fierce and strong and kind of ruthless in terms of getting their dinner, getting their prey, And there you see she's tending to the lion's paw. So at the moment we kind of feel our strength is in need of looking after. Our inner strength, our emotional strength, our physical strength, our spiritual strength needs some tending and taken care of, needs to be looked after. We're in the last week, the last 10 days of Virgo, so we need to be working on healing that side of things, not necessarily healing emotional trauma and all this and all the things that happen to us, but healing our bodies and healing our energy systems, because they've been attacked, for a better word. It's all fine and okay if you're one of the spiritual community, as a partner who goes out to work and you don't need to go out to work, and you do your little stuff on the side that brings a little bit of extra money in, and you're not necessarily out there on a day-to-day mixing with people. Now, some people in the spiritual community are out there every day in the world, in the 3D world, mixing with people and coming into touch with entities and harsh energies and stuff like that, and that has a toll on our bodies, So we need to be mindful of that fact, that because we're out there doing stuff, being out there, that our energy systems can be compromised. And here we have the kind of Queen of Pentacles. Again, this is the kind of grounding earth energies that we've had for the last few weeks and months of Virgo, is to really try and find the positive side of that, because too much earth and too much grounding can mean we get stuck and feel laden down and heavy. Imagine you're covered in mud, you feel heavy and laid down and too caught up and trapped on the earth. So we need to find the balance of that. And the Four of Wands there, okay, Four of Wands is a very positive card. It's about the literal meaning in Four of Wands is that you're going to move to do work, or you're going to move to the partnership, and you're going to get married and that kind of thing. But I see that as us building strong foundations, strong energetic foundations, and the energy of fire, which is all about intuition, passion, that kind of thing. So really, that's what it's all about. Anyway, also, thank you for watching my video. Please comment and please share my video, and remember, I am available for readings if you want to read it. Okay, thank you.